Men of the North! They say the Mad King wants to burn us all, but we all know that Northmen do not burn. Unlike those southerners who mock us, we are hardened by winter. Our blood as cold as the winter snows. Winter is coming for the Targaryens, mark my words. They may be immune to fire, but their dragon's blood will not save them from the cold that is the North. So join me, my loyal bannermen, join me alongside Robert Baratheon, and together with the Arryns and Tullys, we shall remove the tyrannic from King's Landing, remove the fire that stains our lands, and be rid of the Targaryens once and for all. My sister is in the hands of Prince Rhaegar, and the Mad King Aerys has burned my father alive, whilst Brandon, my eldest brother, looked on in despair. Aerys II, the Mad King, demanded Jon Arryn, the guardian of Robert Baratheon and myself, to hand me over. Likely to meet the same fate as my family, Jon Arryn refused. Together with my marriage to Catelyn Tully of the Riverlands, the alliance of Starks, Arryns and Baratheon stand to fight in rebellion against the Iron Throne, and we stand today outside the gates of the traitorous Gulltown for justice. And just like that, our House Stark playthrough finally begins. We will be trying to roleplay a little bit here, so let's go ahead and look at Lord Eddard Stark's traits. He is honest. Eddard values truth and sincerity highly. He's honourable, holding his morals in high esteem. Eddard tries to do what is right no matter the consequence. He's trusting, which means he's quick to place his faith in others, and he's also just. Eddard has a strong sense of justice. We're a skilled tactician and a skilled fighter. I think we should start off by seducing Catelyn straight away, because we don't actually have any children yet. So let's go ahead and seduce my wife. Hopefully we can have a child somewhat soon, and we're also going to have to go ahead and get started on all of our education and stuff like this. I am going to go chivalry focus. We've got to serve the crown, natural dread and control growth, not too bad, but we're probably going to go down the gallantry first, because I do like to lead my own armies, which should be fun. In this version of the mod, we also need to station our men-at-arms, so let's go ahead and station these guys over in Winterfell. There we go, that should increase them a little bit. And we also have a host over here. So this is Gulltown, right? Do we have other armies? We do. Robert Baratheon is here, as well as Jon Arryn, I think. So let's go ahead and attack Gulltown together. Hopefully they join me and assist me here. And then I think, let's go ahead and raise the rest of our men over at Moat Cailin. I think that would be a good position. There we go. Let's raise all the men here. Do we have a good commander, a cautious leader, or a military engineer? We don't have any siege equipment here, so military engineer would probably be good. Minimum battle roll +4, maximum battle roll -2. We should also be cautious as well. Let's stick with Lord Eddard of Keystone first, just in case we get ourselves into battle. Let's take a look at the domains we own as well. We own a lot. In fact, we're over our domain limit. Now, this is a part of Winterfell, I believe, yes. So I want to keep these, but I also do want to keep Moat Cailin. It's a very tactical position, but we might give that to someone else. I will give away these two domains just so we get back under our limit. Let's see. We go to Dynasty. Let's look for some Starks, and we'll sort by age. I could give it to some Karstarks. But we look at it. Lord Benjen, my brother here, Benjen Stark. We could give him the lordship of Alpine and Dorset. That's right next door to us. In fact, I will go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and give him some titles. That should help us with our domain limit just a little bit. Catelyn, what if I put you on managed domain? There we go, and that fixes that as well. Right. We need to have the best marshal we possibly can. Lord Eddard of Keystone has 20 marshal. Let's go ahead and assign him to this position. We're also going to need the best spy master just in case. Ooh, Roose Bolton, 31 intrigue. Let's go ahead and put him as my spy master. We're going to need money as well. We're already sorted there. What about Chancellor? We already have our best Chancellor too. We're going to need an Admiral. Let's see, you're already my steward. Roderick Castle, you're going to become my Admiral, and we're going to go ahead and put you on Protect Trade. And my Seer already has 17 left. Wow, Lord Howland of the Neck, my vassal, captain and friend, you're going to become my Seer. 25 learning. And then I think, let's see, let's just have my Maester as my Castellan. He's a learned man, so I trust his judgment. And then we can put him on negotiate with vassals. I think we're all organized here. We're just going to make sure we do have that. Do we have ice? We do. Ice is the ancestral Valyrian steel greatsword of House Stark, spellforged in Valyria over a century before Aegon's conquest. The Starks have owned a sword named Ice since the Age of Heroes. Their sword was named as such to continue the tradition. So we get some prowess, prestige, monthly renown, domain limit +1, and short range duration -32%. That's going to help us a lot actually. Let's take a quick look at Winterfell as well, because we do have a unique building here. The seat of House Stark, Winterfell has long been the heart of the North, famed for the great crypt beneath it which housed the dead lords and kings of the past, and the hot springs which heat the castle even at the height of winter. We get quite a lot of stuff here. Defender advantage, garrison +200, supply limit, levy size, tax, development growth. We get a small health boost, monthly renown, and diplomatic range. Wow, that is actually quite a lot of stuff there, which is going to be awesome to start out with. Do we have a banner? We do. Look at that. Prestige, renown, court grandeur, courtly vassal bonus. So courtly vassals believe in nobility and tradition and wish to preserve existing hierarchies. Social or compassionate vassals often adopt this vassal stance. So we're probably going to want to recruit courtly vassals. That's something new with the latest DLC. Let's go ahead. Okay, we have parochial vassal as well. They want stability, decentralization, and peace, and for the realm to stay out of outside affairs. Honorable or reserved vassals often adapt this stance. Okay, we're going to put that one up as well. I'm going to stick with trying to go with courtly. Can we do anything else here? We can create an accolade. That's something new as well. Master Drawer of Bear Island, 41 prowess. He is by far our strongest knight here. We can't actually give him a title though, can we? Should we give Rourke a title? He's got 25 prowess. He could become the first Sword of Winterfell. That's the name I'm thinking of. What kind of effects do we get here? Monthly prestige per dread. Uncontrolled territory attacker advantage +5. This gives heavy infantry regiments +6. Less maintenance and more damage. Do we have a special unit up in the north? Let's see. We do have Winter Wolves, who are in fact a heavy infantry. Ooh. The first... Wait, what were they called? We could say the first Winter Wolf or first Sword of the Wolves. Oh, that could be a cool title. Oh, already I'm loving this new DLC. Where were we going to here? There we go. I'm losing the menus. Right, Rourke, I'm going to make you a Vanguard then. Let's go ahead and pick this one. So that helps our heavy infantry stuff. And then what about down here? Dread gain per tyranny and prison chance. This is monthly prestige per dread. Monthly prestige per captain is nice. Hastulder trait experience. This character has participated in martial games. Oh, okay. That's like tournaments and stuff. We could go for that. Marauder. Maybe Marauder is the best. I'm going to go with Marauder, though. Let's go ahead and do that. How much does this cost? Only 150 prestige. Okay, I'm going to create this accolade, then. You're going to be an acclaimed knight now. And then let's rename this. First Sword of the Winter Wolves. Look at that, First Sword of the Winter Wolves. That's cool. We're going to go with that name. We could have gone with the First Sword of Winterfell, but I feel like Ice kind of has that title, right? So let's go with the First Sword of the Winter Wolves. I already feel like the flavor in this mod is so much better with the DLC. I played it a little bit yesterday. Okay, can we unpause? I think I've got everything organized. It does take a little bit. How many numbers? 76,000 versus 64,000. I am playing on random, which means Robert doesn't get a ton of extra troops, but that's fine. Let's play on speed 3. We're going to unpause. We're going straight for Gulltown. Looks like our allies here are also joining us, and our second army is being raised. It's going to take 14 days for them to be raised. What's this? We've already got an event in my royal court. It seems to have vanished, though. I don't actually see it. Okay. Interesting. It's all fine. Oh, I didn't check all of this. We've already created an accolade. Oh, I can change your contract. Let's get some more taxes flowing in from White Harbour. They're a very, very rich land, which should benefit us greatly. Now, this army is mostly levies, so we have to be careful with them. Luckily, the Riverlands are on our side. We could go over here I think this is Fair Market. I'm not quite sure. Or the Willowed Wood. Fair Market is here. So we could take this land. Or do we go to Gulltown and then all together sail to King's Landing? That could also be a plan. We've got to be careful with these, this army here. We don't want to lose them. In fact, if I can select them, we're going to set sail here. How much would that cost us? 80 gold. We do have a little bit of gold, that's fine. Right, let's set sail, and we're going to sail over to Gulltown to link up with Ned Stark, the leader of our army. Not the leader of the rebellion, though. That's Robert. But hopefully we can win this, otherwise it's going to be a very quick series, isn't it? Let's go. Oh, what's this? Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Lady Paramount Catelyn, is bearing my child. I cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. Wonderful news. I probably will stick with canon as well. So we'll rename our first child appropriately. There we go. We've already spent 80 gold. And let's go ahead and sail these guys down here. You holding a tournament? You are. Okay, well, I'm in the middle of a war. Oh, look at that. Robert's reinforcements have now arrived in Gulltown as well. We're going to sail our reinforcements here too. And that's going to go swimmingly. 19 months to siege Gulltown. We get 21 gold. I think we were the first ones in here. I believe so, because it does say Lord, the north there. Realm will lose land if Lord Lane of Sealshore dies. That's the Umbers. Why is that? You don't have an heir. House Swan from the Stormlands are going to get it. That's interesting. We're also being raided as well. The Ironborn taking full advantage of the war with the Targaryens. That's fine. We will get our revenge afterwards. Let's go ahead and land our men here. It should help speed things up, hopefully. If not... Yeah, look at that. 8 months. That's looking much better. We might be taking a bit of attrition, but it's fine. The Arryns have arrived as well. Haha, this is going to be fun. Inspired person can be sponsored. Are you good at what you do? In fact, I think this is what popped up earlier. You have a weapon inspiration, you have an alchemy. We already have a sword in this. Let's not spend our gold right now because we are in the middle of a war. In fact, I might move my second army out even, just because they're taking attrition. Yeah, this is looking a bit better. Greetings, my amicable liege. I have been hosting your Chancellor, Lord Wyman, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honoured to serve as your vassal. Ah, look at that. I'm blessed to have such grateful servants. Thank you very much. It was definitely worth sorting out our council, and we are well supplied here. So let's just sit off to the side. Now, where are my allies going? They're going through the Blood Gate. They might be approaching King's Landing even. We will rendezvous with them very soon. However, first, we have had a daughter. So we will go ahead and call her Sansa, of course, and she has got her mother's hair as well, which is very fitting. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. And then just so we can keep an eye on you, we're going to pin you over here. It seems we haven't given birth to Rob yet. The order's going to be a little bit different, but we will keep the names nonetheless anyway. Right, just under 2 months to siege us. Never mind, it just jumped back up to 4 months. Oh dear, I'm not quite sure what happened there. You guys are sieging this land. Okay. It seems to be going well so far. What's this? The consequences of the tower? Wait, Lyanna Stark has lost the trait pregnancy. I don't see any text here. Is Lyanna still kidnapped? Wait, she's returned to Winterfell? Has she? I'm a little bit confused. There was no text. Betrothed can marry. In this timeline, Lyanna is actually going to marry Robert Baratheon. Let's send the proposal. They're going to get married. Oh, wow. Already things are getting a little bit spicy here. Let's unpause again and continue with this siege. If we can win the rebellion now, already we're going to have a very different situation. Instead of the Lannisters being at with the Baratheons in the Iron Throne, it's going to be the Starks. We have managed to take a prisoner. We can't ransom her though. Let's go ahead and take our 2 armies westward. We're going to link back up with our allies. And I think we can go this way. Yeah, let's go this way through the Vale. That seems to make the most sense. We don't need to sail because it just costs too much gold to embark. so let's not go ahead and waste our resources just yet. So here we are then, we have arrived with our allies now. You don't have any siege equipment, so we're probably just going to sit you like here. Hopefully you can resupply, and this army, let's go ahead and siege the province of Newton. I don't see any enemies yet, no Targaryens. How are the numbers looking? 89,000 versus 70,000. So they do outnumber us, which is a little bit worrying. I might even have to split this army in half. Let's go ahead and do that, just so we can sort out all of this supply issues and whatnot. Hopefully that gets things sorted for us. There we go, the supply's looking a little bit better now. Our allies are going east, we're still over here, that's fine. It's going to take us 4 months, which isn't too shabby. And there we go, we got 1 gold from sieging Newton. Oh dear, it hardly seemed worth it, does it? Is there another castle nearby that I can't see? Is that a castle? I don't think so, that looks like a city. We could go ahead and siege some of these. Let's go ahead and siege some of these, why not? And then you armies there. I could move them back here so they replenish. But in fact, we're all okay for replenishment at the moment. We're in debt though. That's not so good. Are we going to get much gold from this? 6 gold from this. We need to get some prisoners that we can ransom off. These... Okay, they're all neutral armies. We don't have to worry about them. The servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with roses. As Lady Paramount Catelyn enters our chambers, she smiles eagerly and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouth and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before the old gods, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. As we were united in marriage, we are now united in heart. There we go, Catelyn has become my lover, which is nice and fitting. What we can also do is maybe now romance her as well. And of course, in this timeline, she isn't going to hate us because we're not going to have a Jon Snow. Because Lyanna lost a child and now she's going to be... well, she is married to Robert Baratheon. Interesting stuff. The time has come to let my feelings towards Lady Paramount Catelyn be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. I mean, we could impress her by winning a sparring match, but I think we're going to go with my gut in a moment. The candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. Your proud stride is like wet mud. I wish only to be by your side while I may know the depths of your love. You and I belong together. The waiting is unbearable. The thoughts of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaken hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. She won't resist my charms for long. Right, let's get back to the war though, because we are busy sieging Spiderwood for 6 gold. That's not a lot of money, is it? In fact, oh look at that. Okay, you guys just reorganizing. Let's go on 5 times speed and speed things up just a tad. And there we go. Another siege is ours. Now, we could get Stalwart Leader. That means... reduces the risk of commanding armies, which is useful. We can also challenge rivals to single combat. Do we have any rivals right now? I don't think so. We have 3 friends and a lover in Catelyn, but we don't have any rivals yet. But maybe in the future. Let's go ahead and siege this. How much gold is it? Only 2 gold is here. I kind of need to get some prisoners. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and siege this anyway. It's going to help us with the war. Lord Martin has become my marshal for 25 years. I mean, he has 15 marshal at least. Oh dear. He's managed to worm his way into my council. Where's my allies? Okay, they're going south. I should probably follow them just so we're not caught out by any enemies. 1 day left on this siege. There we go. No prisoners. We're going to go and join them. Let's take this capital here. And then these 2 armies. I'm going to move these 2 armies down here as well. We'll spread them out. There should be enough supply down there for us. 2 years to siege this. What happens if I add some more people? Can we do it in under 2 years? 19 months. Okay, it doesn't actually make a big difference, does it? So I might as well move you guys back out. Hopefully some of my allies can help me here, although it doesn't look like they want to at the moment. The peasants in the lordship of Winterfell are in a good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, and the village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk and geese laying golden eggs. The peasants are praising me for their fortune and have sent a delegation carrying gifts. Do you know what? I will graciously accept the gifts from the inhabitants of Winterfell. We get 35 gold, which will help us a little bit with our debt. Not too much. Oh dear, we get Lacacheris as well. So we're losing even more tax, which is not good. When Lady Paramount Catelyn suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organise one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my dearest. I am stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel and my hound just ahead. It seems as if he has found a trail. But suddenly my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. I'm coming for you, my love. Oh no. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Catelyn is on the ground before me. Disheveled and weaponless, opposing her and just about to strike, stands a huge stag. My arrow strikes true and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Catelyn can do is stare, but then she stumbles towards me and throws herself into my arms. And she's now pregnant as well. Let's go ahead and lay with her. And she becomes my soulmate. Would you look at that? Wonderful news. So I'm very much enjoying this timeline already. We should probably go ahead and sway Roose Bolton, just so he doesn't betray us. He is my spy master. In fact, he's very good at being my spy master as well. So I'd very much want to keep him on my side here. There is no end to the opinions and wants of my daughter and heir Sansa. Half of the time she's trying to tell me what to do instead of the other way around. So she's bossy now. Marshal and stewardship. Okay, we're going to have to educate her in one of those when she comes of the appropriate age. Greetings, my amicable liege. I eagerly propose to formalize the ties that already bind us together. Ah, Benjen. Yes, my brother. I will very much accept that alliance. I believe family is everything and us Starks should stick together. Today is such a lovely day. I've decided to take a few hours to myself and wander around in a comfy little bog, taking in nature and enjoying the raw wilderness away from the castles and people. In the middle of a war? We're in the middle of a siege and we've just wandered off. As I'm idly walking, I spot a jumping white critter in the corner of my eye. I slowly turn around and see a giant albino bullfrog staring past me. I crouch down and approach it and take in its majesty. After all, an albino creature like this is not long to live out here. Well, I'm honourable, so let's not do that. Let's go ahead and pet it, and we lose a little bit of stress as well. Oh no, what's this? I no longer have a marshal. Okay, Lord Andrew, you have your position back. Welcome back to my council. The position was yours originally anyway. And we also gained 85 gold there, thanks to my steward. We are still leaking gold, though, minus 200. It might take just a little bit to recover from this war here. And there we go, another siege won. We did manage to take a prisoner. We can ransom him for 25 gold, so let's do that. Let's see, is there anywhere that's rather rich? You have 16 gold. I kind of want a little bit more, but we'll have to take it. We can't be picky here, so let's go ahead and siege this one next. Oh, Catelyn, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now we have another perfect daughter. Oh, that's the second daughter now. Let's go ahead and call her Arya. Of course, we're going to keep with the canon names, at least for the first few children. We'll go ahead and pin her as well. And look at that. She's actually had the correct hair colour. I wonder whether that's programmed into the mod or just pure chance there. If it's pure chance, then I've got a good feeling already about this playthrough. Oh, the enemy are here. Let's keep an eye on them. I'm going to go back down to 4 times speed, just in case. My allies are here. They embarked for some reason and now are back, so they've just lost a ton of gold as well. Should we go to King's Landing? We are rather close. We're making our way there. Let's finish this siege first anyway, because we get a little bit of gold. Look at that. I've managed to take prayers for the faith of the 7. We don't believe in the 7 though. We believe in the old gods. So what should I do with this? I think I should destroy it. Yes, let's destroy it. We get a little bit of gold because we don't believe in the 7. We believe in the old gods, and I'm standing by that decision. Right, how much gold can we take from you? Absolutely nothing. Is there anything that's worth 18 gold here? Okay, let's go ahead and siege this. And then we're also going to go ahead and move our armies down here as well, because they're not going to be much help up there, are they? We can unlock another martial perk as well. Let's get chivalric dominance, captain effectiveness, and accolade glory gain plus 10%. Oh, we need to level up the accolades, don't we? Okay, that sounds useful. Let's go with that. We are actually losing supply here. Maybe we can get some somewhere else. And I have an event in here. Court grandeur. Oh, it's way below where it should be. And we've got loads of inspirations here as well, but, well, we can't afford any of that, unfortunately. There's a faction against me. Is that the Glovers? A Liberty faction? Oh no, there's so many members as well. Oh, this is absolutely terrible news. What's this? To the Innickable Lord Paramount Eddard of the North? I would like to become your courtier Alin's knight personally, if that sounds reasonable to you. Do you know what? Sure, I accept that, and I'm also known to my dedication to my faith now. We are very much faithful, which is good to see. The gods noticed while I destroyed the Book of the Enemy. 1 week left on this siege then, and then we should have a little bit more gold. Not that it's actually making too much of a difference. We might have to take a loan out at this rate. Do you have any gold? Another 16 gold here. It's not really helping us though, is it? Let's move this army into this territory. To my liege, it's time for you to recognize the ancient and inalienable rights of your vassals, accept the demand of the Liberty faction, or face our swords on the battlefield. Oh no. We do have Crown Authority too. Limited Crown Authority. I think we're gonna have to agree to this. We're gonna get autonomous vassals instead. We can't afford to fight a Liberty faction and fight the Targaryens. We'll have to deal with them after. It was only meant to be a short outing, a pleasant tour of the countryside. Now it has been days since we saw another living person, and our supplies are long since gone. We have already eaten the horses. Our guide promises that we will reach civilization within the week, but some of the servants are already at their limit, and my stomach grows louder for every hour that passes. We're in civilization. I'm sieging. Oh dear. I become a cannibal? Or we become starved for 5 years. Oh, wow. I mean, I can't risk becoming ill, though. Not in the middle of war. We're gonna have to do it. We do what we have to survive. The Starks have become cannibals. Oh, dear. I am sitting around the map table with Lord Andrew and Lord Howland discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Andrew bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies, while Howland nervously mutters about how we should avoid unnecessary engagements and fight a war of attrition. It is my right to decide our ultimate course of action, of course. Who should we side with? Do you know what? I think we should, let's let them both act as they each see fit. They're both leading army. Wait, why are you here? Lord Jordan has become my marshal for 25 years. We're 14 marshal. Oh dear. Everyone has hooks on me for some reason. We've managed to sway you, which is good. You're up plus 100 opinion now. And we've managed to win that siege as well. Who should we sway next? Probably my Chancellor. He doesn't like me very much, does he? So let's go ahead and start swaying him. That's going to be fine. We've managed to win this siege. Are we going to go down to King's Landing, lads? I think we should. Let's make our way down there. I'm going to bring my other armies down here too. Hopefully my allies join me. We'll have to see. I have a feeling they might not. Yeah, they're going to fight these guys. Maybe when they see me coming down south, though, they would join me in King's Landing. How long is this going to take to siege? Oh, we just lost a ton of units here. In fact, we don't even have enough soldiers anymore. Let's go ahead and join our men here, then. We're not running low on supplies. It's just that we took a lot of attrition. That was a mistake on my part. Only 2 months for this. Okay, I might have to combine these 2 armies now, in fact. Oh, Roos was killed? Was killed in an attack? Oh, I need a new spy master. Do I have anyone who's good? Lord Wyman, you're my Chancellor, but you could become my spy master. Or Lord Maldrick. Okay, Lord Maldrick, you're going to become my spy master. And now let's start swaying him, because I very much need to make him like me as soon as possible here. The enemy. I've seen the enemy. You've got the Danes here. Not the Danes, sorry. What are they called? The Martells? I think they're Martells. Yeah, Martells. There we go. I'm so bad with names. Let's go ahead and siege this because it's only 1 day left. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Are we going to be able to siege it in time? Okay, we do manage to siege it in time. We took a prisoner as well. Let's ransom him. And now we need to flee. We need to go ahead and join our allies up here in the north. So let's go ahead and make our way there. Hopefully, we can escape in time. Let's go ahead and put it on 4 times speeds. But the Targaryens and their allies are now attacking us. We've been attacked! They call us! Wait, oh, Ned managed to get away though. To the amicable Lord Paramount Eddard of the North, I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the war for Lord Aemon's claim on the Lord Paramountcy of the Stormlands. Robert, we're a little bit busy. I mean, I will accept, but we're fighting the Targaryens as well. Robert wants to fight everyone. Yeah, we've just lost half of our levies. Luckily, they were only levies, so it shouldn't matter too much. But that's not going to do the war score any favours, is it? Yeah, that's not going to help us at all. Successor, First Sword of the Winter Fourths. Did he die? Yeah, we lost 3,000. Oh, that's terrible news. He didn't die. Unless he's left me. We can designate a guardian for Sansa now. What do you want to focus on? You're very good at stewardship. Let's focus on stewardship for you. And then we go ahead and educate you. I think my steward, Vayon Paul here, can go ahead and teach my daughter. That's fine. I can potentially negotiate an alliance with you. It's minus 100. So I don't think that is very possible. 38,000 men here. Where are the Baratheons going? We kind of need them. They've decided to leave it. What's this? Join the Liberty faction? Oh no. Oh no, the rebellion is falling apart. We've all got faction problems and stuff like this. Oh, there's going to be a huge battle here. I don't think we have the numbers to win. But we're going to have to help the Arryns. We're right here. We have to. The Tullys are going to get caught out as well. Oh no, this is terrible news. We're going to have to help our allies there. We can't just run away. We managed to kill one of their champions here. I can hold court. Let's not do that. We're a little bit busy. The Tullys are being caught. The Arryns are fleeing. We only have 5,000 men. There's nothing I can do here. I think we have to retreat. In fact, I think we should retreat all the way back to Moat Cailin. Let's go ahead and replenish our troops and take a defensive position, because it doesn't look like we're going to be able to gain victory down here. The Tullys have been wiped out. The Baratheons have left us and gone back to the Stormlands. Oh no. Right, let's get Never back down. Friendly fatal casualties. Advantage +5. And we get more trait experience for the tournament stuff, which is looking nice. Let's go ahead and just disable this, just so it doesn't pop up all the time. This has been a terrible, terrible turn in the war. Greetings, my amicable liege. I've arrived in Winterfell to pay homage to you. Welcome, Benjen. Let's show him in at once. He doesn't bring me any gifts of gold, though, unfortunately, which is something we desperately need. Yeah, look at that. We are scattering. I hope... Okay, they're going to siege this back, which is good. That gives us a little bit of time to hopefully prepare for the next stage of the war. My wife is pregnant again. Hopefully we can have a son. But things are not looking good at this point. They were going extremely well. And then I think I got a bit greedy by attacking King's Landing. During a walk through my domain, I come upon some frozen ponds. When the temperature is warmer, these are usually a great spot to go fishing. Well, it seems that even the colder climate has not deterred some small folk from trying their luck with ice fishing. It looks like they've punctured some holes to reach the water beneath the thick ice. I walk closer and take a look at their catches and equipment. They quickly notice me and immediately strike up a conversation about how well stocked the ponds are and how good the fishing is. One man even tells me he is here with his young son who has never been fishing before. What have you caught so far? So we get some, we make some small talk with them and then we're going to run away. You're a trained healer. I don't need that because we have maesters in this mod. In fact, I wonder if we should just disband the men. At least then if we disband the men, we can always raise them in 7 months because we need to wait for replenishment. But hopefully our gold starts going up. Lord Jory of Wolf Branch. Let's show him in at once. He hasn't brought me any gifts of gold though, unfortunately. We desperately do need some gold. What's this? Lord Roderick's Hunt in Greyheart, or we can go to Magma Raymond's Grand Tournament. I don't think we should go to them in the middle of a war though. That sounds a little bit dangerous. So let's not go to those activities. In future we will. The Mad King is dead. Wait, he disappeared under mysterious... Someone murdered him. Which means Rhaegar is now the king? Oh, was it Jaime? Because I'm playing on random, I'm not sure what events pop up and which ones don't. We could murder him. I'm honest and just though, so we're not going to do murder. We will play to my character's traits. My lord! Helen shuffles up to me and smiles attentively. I was approached by Lady Paramount Catelyn, who, in her wisdom, suggested an arrangement between the two of us. Since you could use some financial aid and I could use some social assistance... Ah, borrow 60 gold. I will need to use the repay loan decision to repay the loan. Okay, I'll take the 60 gold because it helps me now. And I will repay you in the future. Thank you, Catelyn. You've helped us a lot there. What's this? Robert has a Liberty War now as well. Everything's falling apart. The rebellion has failed. Not yet. We're still winning, but at this moment I would say we're losing. What are the numbers? 62,000 versus 37,000. Yeah, we're not in a good spot at all, are we? This is rather worrying at this point, in fact. We won the war led by Lord Paramount John of the Vale. Okay, so one of the Liberty factions is over. That's good. We still need to deal with both of Robert's wars, though. I mean, I'm not doing anything because I'm kind of just sat here waiting to replenish. What's this? We have another daughter. What? Now, because we've run out of canon names, I'm going to pick a name suggestion from one of my channel members. So let's go ahead and call our daughter Alexa. She's got hair like Arya as well. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. And you also said that you wanted stewardship focus as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can educate her ahead of time. That makes it all simple. And of course, if you want to name some of my children, then consider becoming a channel member and join the Discord. Greetings, my amicable liege. My entourage and I have just arrived in Winterfell after wearying travel. There are important matters regarding the welfare of Alpine that I must discuss with you. Ah, Benjen. Yes, let's show him in at once. What is Benjen wanting from me? Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. A malady of discontent prevails in my lands. My lord, I am certain a royal visit would change the mood of the people and return them to their proper course. Now we would gain a little bit of stress. You gain royal visit for 5 years. Do you know what? I will visit you, my brother. I gain a little bit of stress, but not because it's against my traits. So I think it is worth taking these events. You know, being Lord of Winterfell is no easy job. It comes with stress, of course. I need to go ahead and pin my daughter as well. Hopefully we get a son soon. 3 daughters is not a good sign so far, though, is it? A construction project in the area has made a fascinating discovery. Apparently, a local builder has unearthed a cache of stones that are engraved with the runes of the first men. The builder is offering to sell me the stones for what he describes a very fair price. The maesters taught us that the first men engraved their runes onto the stones and other objects when they first came to Westeros. Some even say these carvings hold magical properties. These stones could be very valuable and would certainly increase my standing across the north. I can't afford them though. Yeah, I don't need such things. What I need is a loan from the Iron Bank or something. But the problem is, even if we get a loan from the Iron Bank, I don't think I could actually pay them back at this. You're a very tall man. Lord Great John of the Umbers. He is humongous. My entourage and I have just arrived in Winterfell. Let's fetch him in at once. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. Okay, you've got something else. You've got... Okay. Let's go ahead and give them a royal visit as well. I am a man who wants to keep my vassals happy. And we are in a troubling time. Everyone's anxious with the war. We are in a losing momentum at the moment. Lord Andrew has also arrived. Let's go ahead and show him in. He wants the same thing, so let's go ahead and give him a visit as well. Catelyn is pregnant once more. This time it's going to be a son. I can feel it in my bones. I am in a tent at an encampment bordering the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. Tasked with gauging the tensions between our realms, suddenly a man enters the tent demanding to see the new commander. Instinctively I step forward. Wait, is this? It's Arthur Dane. Oh, hello Arthur. So you're the new commander. Very well, pick a challenge. The loser pays for the other's camp's drinks tonight, says Arthur, commander of the foreign encampment, oblivious to the fact that I am Eddard and not a mere military leader. There's no way that Arthur Dane doesn't recognize who Ned Stark is. But we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Do you know what? Can we challenge him? Let's settle this with a friendly match. On guard, initiate single combat. He has Sword of the Morning, though. I'm no fool. He has 54 prowess against my 33. He's going to win that. Why wait until the tavern? Let us compete by drinking ale. Oh, he's gonna win again. Bring forth those nastiest poem about each other's lieges. So we could go with this one. There's not a high chance of us winning at all, is there? Do you know what? Why wait until the tavern? Let us compete by drinking ale. I think that would be a fun way. We pass out drunk and we lose 30 gold. But we had a good night with Arthur Dane at least, you know. It was a fun night for the camp. The clanging of mail and the clashing of swords rings in my ears as my captain practiced their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain which one's particular strengths and weaknesses. There can be little rest for them, for as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the mock melee, the stable doors are opened. It is time to bring out the mounts. Jot, today we're going field riding. Master Halman glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as the outline of an enemy army, he says. I inform my captains as I inspect the battle line, preparing them for the strategy at hand. Oh, look at this. We could become an aggressive attacker. And there we are. We are now an aggressive attacker as well, which is actually our first commander trait, which is nice. I heft my sword and lead the riders in a mad dash down the hill. However, among all the seeming chaos of shifting armor, raised weapons and battle cries, there is a plan. As we smash into the imaginary army on the field below, every soldier finds their place in our line, readying strikes, falling back, twisting reins, and leaping back in the fray. We will rush over our enemies like a force of nature, and they will break like a tree before the tempest. We will cut down every last man in our path. Excellent stuff. Right, are we ready to raise the men again? We're now losing the war. Wait, what? Jon Arryn died! No! Oh, that's terrible news. Hugo Arryn is now in charge. Can I arrange an alliance? He won't accept. Oh, I think this rebellion is cursed. I don't see a way for us to win now. We're so damaged. We have 20,000 men, but in total we only have 35,000. What happened to Robert and the Vale? Oh dear, this is terrible news. I don't think we should send our men aimlessly though. Do we have another daughter? Really? Okay, let's go ahead and call you Brenda Stark. There we go. Oh dear. We need a son somewhat soon. We're in a little bit of trouble. Another hunt. Let's not go to that one. We are in the middle of a war, even though I'm not raising the men. And look at that. We do gain an additional 85 gold. We are working our way towards getting out of debt once more. Greetings, my amicable liege. I've arrived in Winterfell to pay homage to you. Who's this? Lord Vaon, my steward. Right, let's show him in at once. He's given me a gift of gold as well, which is going to be useful. And we've gained another martial perk. We're flying through this. Number of captains +4. That's going to be useful in any future battles. What's this? I can point a worthy successor to the first sword of the Winter Wolves. Ah, I forgot about this. Okay, do we have anyone? Lord Walder. I mean, you're not a lord, actually. Just Walder. He's a giant and he's an imbecile. The sword, the position will be yours once it's the time comes. Oh dear. The title was so great, and now look what's happened. I remember the day when my daughter Alexa was born, my fair daughter. Memories like these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know that my family is there for me, and that House Stark stands strong. Winter is coming, I whisper under my breath. Ah. Sure, I would treasure the fort. We're not going to give her a gift. She's too young anyway. Unused farm... Oh, we're losing so much taxes. What's this? You died as well from House Florent. Okay. My wife, Lady Paramount Catelyn, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange. Why is that? I'm trusting, so we're not going to raise any questions. I do trust my wife. A sellsword by the name of Donald has arrived at my court today, and after first speaking to my marshal, he has come before me seeking employment. 26 prowess is actually very good. Do you know what? 20 gold, you can join my court. I know we're trying to get out of debt, but that opportunity won't come around too often. Pa! Shouts Sansa directly into my ear. My eyes open reluctantly, one at a time. That's one way to wake up, I suppose. The small child next to my bed is positively vibrating with excitement, clutching mittens and an expensive wooden platter. It's snowing outside and I want to go sledding. Will you take me? Do you know what? Let's go get a tray from the kitchen and go sledding, Sansa. Why not? Let's have some fun. We are in the north after all. Where are the Targaryens? They are slowly making... Oh, we're losing battle after battle. Yeah, look at that. I think it's done. What's this? Greetings, my amicable liege. The realm needs a secure plan should you be indisposed, and I'm sure we agree that I am the best possible candidate for a future regent. I ask you to confirm my natural position. Lord Roderick of the Rills. Who is my regent right now? My wife. Let's get put you on money focus. I trust my wife because she is selfless. Are you selfless? I'm not sure how we do that. If I decline, he loses 40 opinion with me. I'm going to decline. My wife, Lady Catelyn, she will be regent in case of any unforeseen circumstances. Not you. Quite cheeky to ask, in fact. Is this another daughter? Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, Nella Stark. May you grow to be strong and wise, my child. Let's go ahead and pin you as well. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 daughters and no sons so far. Right, Arya can have a guardian. What do you want to focus on? Stewardship or Marshal? Marshal. No, Marshal makes sense for Arya. Yes. I'm going to educate you in Marshal. And in fact, I'm going to train Arya. As long as I keep my head. If I lose my head, then that's rather unfortunate. Hopefully I keep my head, even if we lose this war. And then I can train Arya. What's this? With one this, it's inconclusive. Right. Oh no. What just happened? The War of the Usurper has ended. It was no longer valid to continue. Did we just get away with it? Wait, is Robert dead or something? Why is it no longer valid? What? Did we really just get away with that? There's no way. There's no way. My liege. Rhaegar, you must understand. The war was never against you. It was against your father. He was mad. Surely you knew this. Increase obligations. Do you know what? What are my obligations? I can't do this. Modify contract vassal. There we go. We have normal taxes and normal levies. Do you know what? I think we must do this. We're gonna have to modify our contract. I want my titles protected. So we're gonna need... What's this? We could have council rights. Title revocation protected. Let's do that. Actually, I don't think we need it. Yeah, I don't think we need it, because if he does this, there's going to be a massive rebellion anyway. In fact, I think there already is a rebellion, but not for him. I think... Is there? I'm not too sure. Right, let's go ahead and petition him. There we go. No, not petition. Pay homage. We need to beg for mercy and forgiveness. I'm going to increase my obligations just to pull across my point. We're going to have to travel there as well. Oh, because it's the new DLC. That's a long way. I can't afford it right now. But I have to. Let's go ahead and put Ailing as my caravan master. We have so many dangers here. Why is this? Step major road? Is it because of him being a major road? Possibly. Let's see. Sea danger, coastal danger, jungle. Oh dear. This is rather confusing. Is it this one? No, that's desert and steppes. Wait, what is this? Oh, it is a steppe, okay. Where was steppe? Ah, this one. Hire a desert warrior. So that's taken away some of the dangers, but we have much more. Wetlands. Is this wetlands? That's wetlands. So if we do this, there's still a lot of danger, actually. Oh, wowzers. But it's only going to cost 16 gold. We only have one in our entourage. Why is that? We're going to have to travel to see him, though. 1% chance of danger, 1%, 28%. This is a very dangerous journey we're going to take. a very dangerous journey, but we must take it. We have to go beg for mercy. So let's start traveling to King's Landing. My wife is going to be my regent in my absence, I believe. Yeah, Catelyn's going to be the regent. And we're going to journey all the way down to King's Landing. We're going to take the King's Road even, which is rather fitting. We could have changed the path, maybe. It's fine. It's fine. That's the quickest route. We should be fine. We should be absolutely fine. But sadly, that's all I have time for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode there. Somehow we still managed to survive the rebellion, which is beyond me. Also, our sister, Lyanna, is married to Robert Baratheon, which is interesting. We'll see what happens. Let's see if Rhaegar is just like our father. But that's it for today, guys. If you liked the video, remember to click on the like button. It helps with the algorithm. And if you want to name any of my future children, then consider joining and becoming a channel member and then joining the JBD Discord, because that's how people request their names. But that's it for today. I shall see you next time.